I think that he could possibly make a couple dollars. The difference is anybody could do this.
Right, but if you are the first one to market and you start cornering the market, they're going to come to you. You're going to have
just using
knockoffs.
terms you heard on Shark Tank.
Absolutely.
First to market and cornering the market.
Yes. Listen, yes, you're going to have a business, and everybody's going to try to knock you off no matter what you do. But if you're the biggest, baddest one on the block, guess what? You're going to crush those cockroaches.
But you're not. You haven't done anything other than buy a few. And
Yeah,
go.
you have like 5 reservations and 1 person that's interested.
All right. Hey, thank you, Mark. We appreciate you calling. I agree he can make a few bucks at this, but it's not like he has an idea that no one else has had. People have made this app before, and it hasn't worked.
Right.
But it's investable if you guys want to get in early.
Well, then what? Okay.
Early? It's in like 13 days, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but then there's Mother's Day, Father's Day, what else? 4th of July.
Yeah, it's hard to get those 4th of July reservations. You know what the #1 song is in all of music this week? All of music. What's the biggest song right now in your head?
Take it easy.
Yeah. Adele.
Baby.
Oh,
I'm still a child.
Yeah. Okay, not it.
Okay.
That's a big one. What song? Because to me, if you were to ask me, it would be the song, The Heat Waves Are Taking Me Out. That one.
Happy on now.
Yeah. Every time I think about
In the middle of June.
Yeah, that one I'd probably top ahead go that, but it's not it.
Okay. Yeah, that's the Animals or whatever. What's it called?
It's called
Heat Waves.
Heat Waves.
Heat Waves by
Glass Animals.
Glass
I
Animals.
believe.
Yeah. Okay.
What
let me
about
see.
Surfaces?
What genre?
Surfaces. What's that?
It's a bunch of them too, and they don't wanna me, and I wanna hey. You ever heard that one?
I'm sure, but when you sing it, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Morgan, do you know?
No, I think it could be the A, B, C, D, and I'm not going to say the
E,
other
F,
part.
U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
And your mom, and your dog, and your brother.
Not
and
nice.
Yeah. No, all massive songs, but when I play it, you're going to go, wow. Anything in Lunchbox?
No, the only thing I had was Adele.
It is the #1 song. Play it for me, Raymundo. No, not this. Play.
The circles around this town?
No. Okay, we're all on the wrong page here. It's the Encanto soundtrack. It is the
Oh,
talk
yes.
about Bruno.
Bruno. Yeah, that's it. Who's this? Who sings that
No
part
clue.
of it? The Encanto soundtrack is also #1 on the Billboard 200's album charts. So we don't talk about Bruno. Massive song.
Yes, it plays in my house all the
Yeah,
time.
same.
I've never seen the movie, but I can sing that part. We don't talk about Bruno, no.
Is this the one where there's some dance? I don't know. My daughter does some dance to one of the songs. That's from
That's
TikTok.
every song now.
No, it's from Encanto or Encanto or whatever.
Eddie, how?
It's called Encanto, guys.
Encanto.
Encanto.
Yes.
Here we go. Turn it up a little bit. Well, we teased you with 3 songs at once there, so why don't we play one of them? Here's Morgan Wade, Wilder Days, Bobby Bone Show. Thank you guys for hanging out. Her name is Morgan Wade, massive fan. She's actually coming over to the studio today to do a Bobbycast for this Friday. So
Cool.
pretty pumped about that one. Haven't met her yet, but been playing her for a while. But I'll
She's
do that
awesome.
one. Eddie, I'll do that one. You don't have to do that one.
You sure? I was going to ask you want me to do that one for you, Buns?
Eddie filled in on the one that's up now because I was sick last week. But you can hear that. Just search for the Bobbycast wherever. We have the guy in a second who found the OU gymnastic ring.
Yes.
So we'll figure out whose name that is. And then we'll obviously do Tell Me Something Good. I'm not better than Wordle, but I haven't learned how to do Wordle. I have no idea what's happening when people post their Wordles, but everybody posts their Wordles constantly.
What are you talking about? What is a Wordle?
How do you not know what Wordle is?
Yeah, I didn't see
even,
it.
even if you don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
All you guys know what Wordle
Yeah,
is?
it's so big right now. New York Times just bought
They just
Wordle.
bought
Yeah,
it from
it's.
the
I
guy
mean,
who
like
created
nerds unite.
Does anyone else not know what Wordle is? Morgan, you don't?
No, I know what it is.
Okay, do you know how to play?
Yeah, I've played it once, but then I gave up.
I can tell you how to play. My wife plays it every day.
really?
All my friends post. Eddie, you ever see this on Twitter?
No.
Little boxes?
No.
I don't even want to talk about it.
It looks like Connect 4.
It probably would be super fun to me, and I only have room for one addiction at a time. So I'm going to punt on Wordle.
Okay, I give it a few days where you can't help yourself.
Yeah,
And
I've
I've
been
been
talking
talking about
about
Wordle every day.
Yeah.
The guy created it because his wife loved word games. That was it. He just created a new word game for her. And then he sold it for millions of dollars to the New York Times. Maybe yesterday, huh?
I think so, yeah.
So shout out to that guy. Good for you, buddy. Let's go over and talk to Kelly in West Virginia because she called and said, hey, if Arkansas beats West Virginia, I'll do whatever you want. So, Kelly, you ready for this? Where is she?
She's scared.
She hang up,
Kelly.
Ray?
I have it selected. I don't know. There might be an issue with the phones right now.
Okay, go to Austin in Oklahoma, and we'll come back to her. Let's see if another line works. Austin, you there, buddy?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, hey, so you're the guy who left a voicemail about the ring. You have a OU Gymnast ring.
I do.
What's the name on it?
Alan Bower.
Search up Alan Bower. I bet we can find him in 5 seconds.
Yeah, he's in the Olympics now, I think.
Oh,
What?
wow.
All of a sudden, he wants to pawn it or sell it instead.
Right.
Oh, it's recent? Like, and you think someone, like, stole it from this guy?
Yeah, I used to work with a guy that I'm pretty sure stole it, and I got it. Been trying to get it back to him since.
Wait, how did you end up with it, or do you not want to say?
No, he told me it was a football ring and wanted to sell it to me,
Oh.
and so I went out to look at it, and it was a gymnast ring.
Mm-hmm.
But I bought it, and I just figured I'd try to get it back to him.
Very nice of you. He's 26 years old. He's an American artistic gymnast, a member of the United States men's national gymnastics team.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's ALLAN BOWER. We'll find him and we'll hook you guys up and you can get his ring back to him.
So Austin knows
Sweet,
the guy
that'd be
that stole it?
Yeah, but
Probably.
yeah, probably.
He probably stole it. Well, I have a question though, and this,
Interesting.
like, why would you be wanting to say it was a football ring? Why would you want to buy it?
Just for memorabilia.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I would have too.
Yeah, I mean,
if
this guy-
someone's like, we have a 1974 Arkansas Razorback, or 64 when they won the national championship.
Oh,
Yeah.
If we have a 60, I would be like, yeah, I'll buy that. That's
Okay,
pretty cool.
I was just curious.
Okay, Alan Bauer. If you're probably not listening, but if someone can get word to him, we'll hook him up and get his ring back. Do you want a reward?
No,
How much you pay for it?
like $40.
Okay.
You want me to message his wife on Facebook?
I don't think we should ever do that.
Well, I mean, if he's over at
Scuba,
the,
what do you have?
Yeah.
I have his email, so I'm emailing right now.
Look at
Alan
that.
Bauer?
Yeah, Alan Bauer. Alan C. Bauer.
How'd you find that? So
I can
quick?
find anything whenever I want.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
He
Great.
went, he went to Basha High School.
All right, hey, thank you, Austin. We'll find him and get this ring back.
Okay,
All
thanks,
right,
sir.
see you, buddy. Amy's still looking for hers though from Texas A&M. If you can
Yes.
find it.
And
There's
now
a-
I feel like somebody probably just bought it for $30 from whoever stole it.
Hey, let's try Kelly in West Virginia again real quick before we get into the news. Kelly, are you there?
I was here last time, but I didn't hear you. You probably wanted me embarrassed. I'm already embarrassed enough.
Is that?
She mad?
Are you?
Yeah,
what-
she seems
I don't know.
angry.
breathing?
So, Kelly, you lost your bet. It was your idea to
I
bet.
know.
Yeah. So, are you in class right now?
I'm in class right now. Yep.
Like with students?
Yeah, but they're taking a quiz.
So, you can just for the next half hour just go follow at Mr. Bobby Bones on Instagram over and over and over again.
Follow at Mr. Bobby Bones at Instagram. Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to put that on loop and need you to say it for the next 30 minutes. That was the bet.
I know, but is this going to be disruptive to the
For
quiz
sure,
takers?
but who cares?
You're not going to make me do that. You would not hurt the education of our American
You know what?
students.
If you don't want to pay your bet, that's on you. I'm not gonna force you.
Dang.
But she called me, wanted to make this bet, made the bet,
You know what I
lost.
was going to bet you, though? You didn't even let me tell you what I was going to bet you. I was going to send you guys pepperoni rolls.
Pass. We won't eat food that comes up here that we don't know where it's been. Too many people want us to die. So
It's going to be in a bag.
Lots of people.
yes.
From
Yeah, I don't
West
know.
Virginia.
Yeah.
It's,
no.
well.
Okay,
no.
listen. I'm gonna let you slide on this one. But it's
Or she can call back at another time, like early in the morning
I'm
tomorrow.
over it. I'm over
And
it.
Bones, can you reiterate that when you make a bet, you have to pay
Okay,
off your
follow
bet?
Mr. Bobby Bones at Instagram. Follow Mr. Bobby Bones
No,
at
at
Instagram.
Mr. Bobby Bones. Otherwise, people just think you're being very
Okay,
nice to me.
so what do you say? Follow?
No.
At
Hey, Ray, she
Mr.
doesn't want to
Bobby
do it.
Bones.
Tell
Here's,
me what I said.
no, Kelly. You need to go and take care of those kids. You have
They're
a
right here staring at me.
yeah,
And
and
they
you
should
know
get a-
what? You deserve to be stared
Okay,
at right
they
now.
want to say it one time. Tell me what they have to say.
Is your classroom near other classrooms, or is it like in like a wait,
Portable.
Portable.
Yeah, oh, that'd be awesome. Is it portable or no?
No, we're not portable.
Okay.
I don't
What's
think
the
you-
what's the
Follow.
quiz? What's the quiz right now they're taking?
Follow.
What's the
What's the quiz?
What's the quiz?
Division of decimals.
Ew.
Ugh.
You teach
Ugh.
me.
Ew.
Yeah, they should get a
That sounds
5-point bonus.
terrible.
Okay.
Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Can they all get 5? It's a good point, Lunchbox. Can they all get 5 bonus points on their quiz for you losing the bet? Like whatever they get 5 more points.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you promise?
I promise.
Let them know right now, courtesy of at Mr. Bobby Bones on Instagram. They're all getting a 5-point bonus.
That's awesome.
Okay, courtesy of at Mr. Bones at Instagram.
No,
No.
no, that's not it.
Kelly.
At Mr.
At
Bobby
Mr. Bobby Bones. Kelly,
At Mr. Bobby Bones.
go ahead and tell them.
You all get 5 bonus points on your quiz because I lost the bet, and it's courtesy of at Mr. Bobby Bones
On
on
Instagram.
Instagram.
If I don't hear them cheer, they're going to get 10.
Okay.
I
I
heard
heard
one.
one clap. I
Is
heard,
One dude in the back.
Really a teacher.
She's not even a teacher. Amy's got a good point.
You
Like-
all, courtesy of at Mr. Bobby Bones on Instagram, get 5 extra points. Oh, you guys are weak.
Ah,
You
okay.
guys are weak.
All right. We all lost
Now
here.
she's yelling.
We all
I
lost.
mean, I think those are just her 2 little toddlers at home.
All right,
Also,
Kelly.
I'm worried. Like, does her principal listen? Because like that could be trouble.
Kelly, have a great day. Thank you for being a teacher. I do commend what you do.
Mhm.
However, I can't commend your behavior when you lose a
Yeah,
bet.
it's not good.
Yeah, and I think we'll just leave it there.
Well, I think she's saying the bet. That part was your idea. She wanted to send you pizza rolls.
Okay. I don't want anyone's pepperoni mailed up here to the studio.
Because a lot of people want to kill us.
Yes, people want us dead.
Yes.
Kelly, have a great day. Thank you for listening.
You have a great day,
All right,
too.
bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
You know
Bye.
she'd have took those Beanie Babies though had she
For
won.
sure.
For sure. Let's do the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Tom Brady says he has not made a decision about his NFL future. He wants that to be known. Tom Brady says he has not made a decision to retire from the NFL after 22 seasons, despite an ESPN report saying he will. He did a podcast called the Let's Go Podcast. He hosts it. He says, I'm still going through the process. He said, it takes some time to evaluate how you want to feel. I'll be ready to make a decision one way or another, just like I said last week. Listen, I feel like he's retiring. From what I hear, someone has seen the video that he made, his retirement video.
Oh, he
some
pre-made
of
a
it.
video.
Well, yeah, and they didn't. It shouldn't have been seen yet. My hope is that he is so competitive, like I am, that he just wants to prove everybody wrong, saying he was retiring now early and plays one more season. I love Tom Brady. I would love for him to come back one more time and get his final goodbye, and everybody cheers him on. So Tom Brady, the greatest that ever did it. I hope he plays one more year. He probably will not. That story's from his podcast, the Let's Go podcast. Do you care either way, Amy?
I mean, sure. For other people that would like to see him play one more year, that would be cool. But I also would understand him retiring.
They can basically only go one more year in Tampa
So.
with having decent players.
Yeah.
They spent all their money.
If Tom Brady retires, will Gronk leave the team?
Yes.
Figured.
It's
Yes.
a weird question.
Gronk already retired.
I know, but he came back
because
out
of Tom
for
Brady.
Tom.
Yes, yes. By the way, your other story, Super Bowl halftime performers are not paid. Which, by the way, the Super Bowl halftime show is going to be awesome this year, especially for us, our age.
Yeah.
Because it's Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, Snoop. I'm sure I'm forgetting people.
there's,
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick.
And so that's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And let's not forget how quickly people forget stuff. Snoop was on trial for murder. Now, he was not found not guilty. But he, what?
Well, I don't know. I don't. How quickly we do forget because I don't remember this. So, like,
You're very young.
I was very young when
Yes,
it happened.
you were very
Okay.
young.
Was that before his success?
Rapper Snoop Doggy Dogg, which used to be his name,
Yeah.
is acquitted for murder and Myrtle.
Wordle.
Yeah.
Not in Myrtle.
That's the Wordle that if you lose, you get killed. All right, you got a
Myrtle.
Wordle here. If you don't get it right, you'll be myrtled. So they're not paid, by the way, which is interesting. The headliners receive a massive amount of exposure and promotion. The people who do get paid are the production crew and other staffers and the people that perform. But the people that are performing don't really need to do it. Like, they're not even really trying anymore.
They're good.
Yeah. A woman catches her cheating boyfriend when he calls an Uber that she was driving. Here's the issue I have with this. You can see on there who's coming to get you.
But do
But
you
we don't have
always
pictures.
look?
I always look, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't.
And
I
especially with food order. It's like, Hank is bringing your order. And I'm like, let me look at Hank and see if I think he's eating a fry.
Ah.
I always look.
See, I don't.
This TikTok user, Jen, recalled the time she was going to stay at home while her boyfriend was out, but Jen decided to pick up some extra money and do some driving for Uber that evening. Jen wrote, when you decide to stay in on a Friday, drive for Uber and your man gets in the back seat with another girl. The weird thing...
Like her car, he didn't recognize her car.
Users
so
were quick
dumb.
to ask whether the request came through Jen's boyfriend's phone or the girl's, and she said it was the girl's.
Oh, there you go.
Therefore, she didn't recognize the driver, and the driver didn't recognize the girl, and all of a sudden they got in.
But you think at some point he would be like, oh, that looks
I
like...
think you would recognize the car.
Right, that's what I mean.
And then you just run away.
Yeah.
You just sprint.
Not
You
getting in there.
You explain later. Feet don't fail me now. Yeah. And then just deny. Oh, what are you talking about? That wasn't me. Finally, this Thai man lives in harmony with 8 wives.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Thailand, a man has made his home with 8 wives. They all live under the same roof as a happy family. He also made it clear that if any one of them meets someone else or feels unfulfilled, then she is free to leave. 8 wives. That's wild, man. That's a lot of birthdays to remember.
I mean, it's
That's
so
an
hard with
expensive
just.
Valentine's Day.
It's hard with one wife. Like, what do we?
Christmas? How do you get to all the families?
It's ridiculous.
Holy moly. All right, that's the news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
We have Keith on that says if he retires before Friday, Tom doesn't get his $15 million bonus. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Talked about it yesterday. Okay, thank you. Back in a second. Would you know the Bengals quarterback, Joe Burrow, if I put a picture of him up?
No.
You wouldn't know who he is?
Nope. I mean, maybe once you showed him to me, I would be like, oh, yeah, maybe I've seen him before, but.
Yeah, maybe not then. He showed up at the game on Sunday, and he had sunglasses on, a black turtleneck, and he had a chain, and it said JB9, a Nike chain. It's pretty cool. I mean, I couldn't pull it off.
Joe Burrow 9 is his number, right?
Yeah, JB9, yeah. After the game, he had the chain back on because he was wearing it when he walked in. They do the entrance shots. He had it on again. And someone said, hey, are those diamonds in that chain real or not?
They're definitely real. I think I make too much money to have fake ones, so, these are real. I'm sorry, what was the second question?
So he's estimated to have already made $26.8 million in his first 2 years in the NFL. There's no word on how much the chain costs, but probably around $40,000, they think, which is, if you're making $27 million,
It's chump change.
Hey, that's a pretty reasonable purchase.
Yeah.
So have you seen it?
Googling it
Google
right
his
now.
chain. I want to know if you think that's if it's baller or tacky. I couldn't pull it off, and for some reason, I really like Joe Burrow.
Yeah, because
I
it was
think-
big, right?
I think because he's just honest about it. He's just like,
He's
listen.
so young looking. He's so little.
Yeah, he's
That
probably,
means
what,
we're getting-
24,
Yeah.
23, 24?
Means we're getting old.
We are getting older.
When
Would you recognize him?
Quarterbacks of NFL teams start to look like babies.
Children, yes.
I would
He's 25.
I'd never seen him before in my life.
What about that chain?
Interesting.
Baller or tacky?
Tacky, in my opinion, but also hit that answer. Ugh,
What?
that answer just like
He's young.
why not just say yeah they're real? Why does it have to be like I make too
But
much
I didn't
money
take it as that.
for
I
these?"
took it as, guys, you know how much money I make.
So
I make too much.
So
Oh, you're
you
being a
might
hater.
you
You're a
might
hater.
still have fake. I don't know.
Let me
I
listen
just
to it
think he-
again. Let me
he-
listen to it in the way you're presenting it. Ray, would you play the clip again?
They're definitely real. I think I make too much money to have fake ones, so, these are real. I'm sorry, what was the second question?
I like him. I like him.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't like him, but I feel like shorter is better with that. Like just be like yes,
Honest answer.
they're real. Like I decided to treat myself.
Treat myself. Can you
But
imagine
why
you said that?
does Nike like sponsor him or something? Like why Nike?
No idea.
Maybe he's like
Probably
he's
has to deal
like,
with Nike.
just do it.
If you got a custom chain, what symbol would it have? That's the question that I'm going to ask. So,
Ooh.
so you get a big blinged out chain and you have to wear it.
Yeah.
What symbol is on it?
A bird.
Is that
Oh.
still your thing? I thought after you said you weren't depressed anymore, you weren't watching birds.
I just don't spend as much time and I don't like obsess over them as much, but I still have my feeders and I still have my visitors and I still stop and talk to them and admire them.
Visitors.
My cat hangs out with them every morning. So yeah, I love birds.
He has a Nike endorsement, yes.
Okay.
Well. Mine would probably be a big Razorback
Oh, for sure.
or the Sonic logo. Like if we're doing like endorsements that we love, it would either be like the Sonic logo blinged out. Hey, listen, if anyone from Sonic's listening, let's go. I'll wear that thing.
Real diamonds, though.
Oh, yeah,
Real
of course.
diamonds.
And then someone be like, is that real? I'll be like, Sonic makes too much money for it to be fake.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, the Gymnast is on.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, who lost the ring. This is Alan. Alan, how are you, buddy?
Hey, doing good. How are you guys?
Hey, pretty good. So your phone's been blowing up?
Yeah, it's been going crazy this morning.
So a guy calls us and says, hey, I have the ring of this guy. It's an OU Gymnast ring. I'm assuming you went to the University of Oklahoma?
Yes, I did.
And where did the ring go? Did you sell it? Did it get stolen?
No, yeah, so I was actually moving, and I was moving a bunch of my stuff to a new house. And I went out early in the morning, and my truck had been broken into, and a bunch of my stuff had been taken out of my truck. And I actually found a bunch of my NCAA trophies, my national championship trophies behind a dumpster with a bunch of my other stuff, and my ring wasn't there. So kind of lost it, and I never thought I'd see it again.
Well, we're going to reunite you with this ring, which is pretty cool. The part is the guy who stole it sold it for only $40. I would be insulted. That ring's worth at least $500.
Oh, man.
It says
that's unfortunate.
On your Instagram, Team USA Elite Gymnast. So tell me, because I'm watching you do gymnastics in front of a big American flag. Are you on the Olympic team?
So I was actually the alternate for the Olympic team. That was probably from the Olympic trials where I was competing there.
Are you still a gymnast? Are you still, making your living by being a gymnast? I don't know how to ask that question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just don't know enough about it to ask about. What do you specialize in?
So I basically do the all around. So I do like all 6 of the guys' events. So I don't really specialize in one thing. I just kind of overall do, all the events put together.
And why Oklahoma? Is that where you're from, or did they just have a great program?
They just have one of the best programs, and they, I love the coaches, I love the team, and I love the school. So I ended up getting a scholarship there, and I moved from Arizona to OU to compete and go to school there.
And why Dallas now?
My wife is from Dallas, so we just kind of moved back here. I'm trying to get into medical school, so we're just living here right now to be a little bit closer to her family, and then hopefully once I get into medical school, we'll go from there.
Amy, he has more muscles on his body than I've ever seen on a human. I didn't know there were this. Because he's doing his gymnast workouts on his Instagram, and he's got like a 19 pack on his stomach. I didn't know there were that many muscles.
Gymnasts seem to be super muscular.
Holy crap! Okay.
When did you start doing gymnastics?
When I was 4 years old, my parents put me into gymnastics. I've been doing it since I was a baby.
Are you excited to get this ring back, or are you kind of like, whatever?
No, I'm very excited to get this ring back. Like I said, I never thought I'd see this again. So waking up this morning, that was a nice little surprise.
That's so cool. I too have had my ring possibly stolen. Don't know where it is. My ring from Texas A&M. So your story right now is giving me hope that one day maybe someone will pawn mine, find mine, buy mine, and then call and
then
give
a
it
mediocre
to us.
radio show will find it and call you and be like, "Hey, we found your ring." Let me say one more thing. 2 questions for you. One, do you want to know who stole it? Because the guy goes, "Well, I bought it from the guy. He probably stole it." Or are you just gonna let bygones be bygones?
Yeah, it is what it is. I'll kind of let that go, but I would like to meet the guy that bought it.
You think he's up to fishy business too, or
No.
He's like, meet him, a.k.a. Chris Hansen, be waiting for him. Get in here.
But we should clarify that caller. Like, he bought it with the intent to find the owner and give it back.
And he thought it was a football ring. He's like, "Hey, I thought it was a."
Right.
Yeah. And then the second one, when did it get stolen? How long ago?
This was I think it was 2016.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to put you on hold and make sure you can connect with this guy and get your ring back. And thanks for taking our call, and we're happy we could do. This is basically
cool.
Tell me something good right here.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thank you, Alan, and hope you get into medical school, and thanks for spending some time with us. Have you ever heard of our show, by the way? Ever? Have you ever heard of the show?
Oh, yeah. I
Oh.
used to listen to it all the time.
Oh,
Used
wow,
to.
that's cool.
Well, okay. Guess we lost
Well,
you.
no,
He's in Dallas.
He moved on to med school, guys.
He's way too smart now. He's aged out of this.
no.
All right, Alan. Have a good day, buddy.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right, stay on hold. Ray, we'll hook him up with that guy. Let's play Sam Hunt. Here's 23, Bobby Bones Show. Until we went off and got stupid.
Bobby Bone. Come on.
Major celebrity goes, hey, I'm pregnant, and the whole world is shocked. Which, by the way, maybe, and I'll tell you who it is in a second, my favorite pregnancy reveal pictures ever. It was just really great. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. So we'll talk about that in a second. We'll grab your calls, 877-77-BOBBY. That's our phone number. And then I'll play you some of the flashback stuff that I did with Kaylin last night. We play cards. Been very sick, so I've just been staying at the house until I got my, 9th COVID negative. And so we play cards all the time. And when I win, I get to control the music. And so I'll play you some of the songs that I was playing, and she's always like, this again?
Oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
love it.
jammed
Yeah, it's all
out.
90s stuff.
Come
But
on.
I'll play you some of the flashbacks from last night. All right, thank you. The celebrity that is pregnant is?
Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna. Yeah, picture just popped up.
Very cool.
It's a cool picture, right?
Yeah.
Walking around like her belly's poking out of her jacket.
Yeah, it's like belly art.
I'm not even a big Rihanna fan, but I was like, that's a really cool picture, and I don't know why. I was pretty happy for her. I usually am like, I could care less.
It was weird because my kids had just asked me, like, hey, what happened to Rihanna? She hasn't put out anything new. I'm like, good question. And then this popped up.
Well, she hasn't put out an album in like 6 years or
I
something.
know.
But I don't think it's because of this.
Well, no, I just said, no, she's probably just doing life stuff. And then there you go. She's pregnant.
Yeah, Rihanna is pregnant. Congratulations to Rihanna. The story's from Daily Mail. Okay, so I've been very sick. I'm back. Look at me. Woo!
Yeah.
And so over the past 5 or 6 days, I just wanted to make sure I didn't give anyone COVID. So as I was fighting the sickness, I was getting tested, did all the tests, the PCR test, the rapid test, you name it, I've had it tested. And I'm good. And I got my final PCR test last night, and they're like, you don't have COVID, you're not going to have COVID. Go back to work. So I go back to work here today. But in the meantime, Kayla and I just play cards. All the time we just play cards. I've got a stack of Arkansas cards. She has a stack of Oklahoma cards on the back. We play this game called Nerds. And whomever wins the game gets to pick the music. And I keep mine on the 90s playlist. Now, she loves 90s country, so we don't listen to that. Because why listen to something that the other person wants to listen to? So we listen to 90s pop and alternative. And so these are the songs that I kept playing last night on a loop and letting her hear. The first one was Wheatus, Teenage Dirtbag. You know, a jam that people have forgotten about. When this song came... Oh, you don't like this?
It's not my 90s wheelhouse.
What?
I mean, of course I know it, but I don't vibe with this. I wasn't grungy.
But this is like
It's not
pop,
grunge.
pop, fake grunge. Her name is Noelle.
Did Caitlin like this?
No. I mean, not particularly. Sometimes she'll look and be like, what is this?
Yeah.
But
Like
some of them, she said that she hears so many times she starts to sing along with.
Okay.
This song, oh, man. Jam. 9 Days, Story of a Girl.
Oh.
This is the story of a girl
who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
And while she looks so sad and
See, what's wrong with this? This is so good.
Nothing's wrong. She doesn't hate them all. Sometimes she just goes, oh, no, I know the words.
Like this one?
And then I tried to show off a little bit last night. So I played this song. I purposefully queued it up. And I didn't want to show off, like, just be, like, look at me. But I just was, like, singing along under my breath to see if she would notice me singing along and be like, dang, you're good at this. And it was Bare Naked Ladies 1 week.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
And not because of this part.
Right, the fast part.
The fast part. But so I'd be like, you can turn it up. I'd be like, you think you're going to come back and see? And I'm playing cards, we're flipping cards. And then I'm like, all right, let me just see if she notices here. So, yeah. King. Queen.
Here it is.
But now I'm with the hoodwink. I'll make you stop think. I see you looking like Aquaman. I summon dish to the fish, although I like the salad switch. I like the sushi because I never touch the frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Big like Leanne rhymes because I'm all about value. Bert Kemper's got the mad hit. And I was trying to do it, and she never even cared. She never even looked at me and went like, dang, that's sexy. None of that.
Oh, I mean, it is impressive.
It is impressive.
And I don't have lyrics in front of me either.
No.
I thought she would be so turned on by me
Nothing?
doing this song at full speed. But she wasn't. We played cards until late last night, though. But as much as we like to play cards, I'm ready to stretch out the old wings again.
Yeah.
Do some stuff outside. Because I'm not sick. I don't have COVID, I guess, is the fear. But that's what we did last night, play cards. And we've become quite competitive, too, where if I lose, I'm in a bad mood for a little bit.
Oh.
Well, so if she loses, you get to play her that? Is that what it is?
If I win, I get to pick.
So she loses.
Mhm.
So what happens if
She wins. She
Yeah.
gets to pick the music.
Oh, it's music. She does the same thing, music too. So she makes you listen.
What do
to
you think? Watching Gone with the Wind in the background?
Well, I don't know
Yeah,
what she
music.
might choose something different, but
She picks different music.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but when I do, we play 90s sing-along.
Yeah.
And I try to sing along. Let's play... What we got up here? Song or no song? No song?
Now I want to hear Oasis.
Why? Just in general? Okay, play Oasis for a second. So what song comes up first when you search for Oasis, Ray, in the system? Champagne Supernova?
Gotta be Wonderwall.
Pulling it up.
Wonderwall. What's your favorite
Right.
Oasis song?
It's Wonderwall.
More than Champagne Supernova?
Well, I don't know.
huh?
That's just what came to my
With
head.
Champagne
Supernova in the
They're
sky.
What do you
That
got?
one, Champagne.
Play a little bit of it. This is
All
for
right.
Amy.
There you go, heading it.
It's for 90s Amy.
Rock 103.
Yeah.
We're coming at you today. Get the Lead Out coming up at 11:10. All Led Zeppelin all the time. We always talk like this because we wanted to feel like we're smoking weed all day. when actually we're not. We just go home and play with the kids. But if we do a voice like this, it makes us feel more alternative. Rock 103, Oasis. Oh, it keeps going.
I mean-
Crap.
You're gonna play this whole song?
Very long
Ramp it
intro.
up.
Really long.
Yeah, what's the story? Morning Glory's name of this album. I used to have it while I smoked weed. Yeah. And I really didn't, but I just say that because I work on alternative radio. Here we go, Rock 103.
How many special people change? How many lives are living strange? Where were you while we were getting high?
Rock 103. We rock so hard we turn the song off after one verse. Thank you. We rock. All right, that's it. Thank you, Ray.
Bobby Bones Show.
We usually will do a Tell Me Something Good here, but we kind of break in here, and Tom Brady just announced he's retiring just now. We were just talking about it 30 minutes ago. He wrote this on Instagram. I've always believed the sport of football is an all-in proposition. If a 100% competitive commitment isn't there, you won't succeed, and success is what I love so much about our game. There's a physical, mental, and emotional challenge every single day that has allowed me to maximize my highest potential, and I've tried my best these past 22 years. There are no shortcuts to success on the field or in life. This is difficult for me to write, but here goes. I'm not going to make that competitive commitment anymore. I've loved my NFL career, and now it's time to focus my time and energy on other things that require my attention.
Okay, so with this announcement today,
Oh,
will
there's
he
more.
get his
There's a lot more.
$15 million?
Yeah, he probably will, because I'm sure it's file paperwork.
Okay.
Retirement paperwork will probably be filed after.
Because I want him to.
I don't know for sure, but I would imagine
about his
that that's
15
the
million.
case. I've done a lot of reflecting this past week, and I've asked myself difficult questions. And the one thing I must say is listen to the Bobby Bones Show. Wow, he wrote that?
He said that?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
I listen in Tampa every morning. Wow.
Keep going, Tom.
That's
Keep going,
cool.
Tom.
He continued to write all this.
Is he going to Strawberry Festival?
And he's going to Strawberry Festival in March.
That's the time he's trying to spend more time of going to do that stuff. See us.
I think our Tampa affiliate's off right now because it's East Coast, which stinks because that's a funny joke.
He does love strawberries.
He does. Yeah, Tom Brady's retiring. Good for him. Greatest that ever did do it. I wish he'd have won his final out.
Yeah.
That'd have been cool. I wish he'd have given us one more year to kind
Hey.
of celebrate him. He's the opposite of Coach K, who bet once every game to be like, Coach K.
Yeah.
He's the opposite of Coach K. The final paragraph he writes, the future is exciting. And then he promotes his TB12. As I said earlier, I'm going to take it day by day. I know for sure I want to spend a lot of time giving to others and trying to enrich other people's lives, just as so many have done for me, with much love, appreciation, and gratitude. Tom. There you go. Tom Brady has retired. Big news, bigger than sports news.
Yeah.
Amy, do you have a question about Gronk now?
Guy's probably posting on his Instagram right now.
Gronk, go away now.
I'm done.
Gronk, go bye-bye.
Gronk's still trying to get that insurance.
Hey, it's Gronk. Can I get on the plan for all military families? No, Gronk, you can't. Oh, man, but I'm special. Gronk, no, you weren't a military family. Have you
great.
seen those commercials for like USAA? Is that what it is?
USA, yes.
It's pretty funny commercials.
Oh.
And we even know it because of Gronk.
Yep.
And it's like, but I'm special. And they're like, no, Gronk, you have to be a military member or family.
They're like, Amy, they're like, what's your account number? He's like, 87? That's his football number?
Funny.
Yeah, I would imagine that Gronk retires. Too.
Yeah.
He only came back because of Tom Brady. But look at there. Now there's an opening in Tampa for the quarterback
Ooh,
position.
who
So let's
do you
just
think's
say
gonna take
let's
it?
just say
Warming up the old arm bones?
stretching a little bit.
So dumb.
It's getting loose, you know? All right, thank you guys. I'm on Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.